It's more so about embracing your hair, embracing being different, embracing whatever you like, especially the way you want to dress. No matter what, it's always easier just to be yourself.
So you mentioned that watching anime and you were like, kind of bullied watching anime, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Japan, the topics where you get bullied, let's say something sad, but let's say if you're like a foreigner, in Japan it was in the rural places, foreigner is something unique, so that's a reason you could get bullied, or you're not in the mainstream. I was bullied because I was not living in Japan. Anime, I think is one thing, but what are like the basic reasons you get bullied in high school or middle school in the US?
The basic reason was literally just being different. For people in my community, in my culture where I grew up, it's all about music. I'm into music, but I'm not into the same genre of music as everybody else. Like I've learned, I know how to play 4 instruments.
Wow, that's a lot.
Thank
4
you.
instruments.
Clarinet, alto sax, piano by ear, and then I taught myself how to play the drum sets.
Wow.
So yes, over there is more so about being into music and expressing culture and art through that way.
Mm-hmm.
I do like to draw. However, I was just more into animation. So some of my friends, because when it came to like naming different musical artists, I couldn't actually give a good name or example. So kind of got bullied for it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like rap. I don't really listen to rap music. I know most people are like, oh yeah, you should definitely be listening to rap and hip hop and all that. I do like hip hop and R&B, but that's it. When it comes to rap, I'm like, nah. So I actually got bullied for that. And also dressing different too. That's another thing. I didn't wear like back then, like way back in the early 2000s, the fashion was wear loud, big earrings and stuff and have your hair done with braids. Like I don't get this style often. I have too much hair for that. And so what my mom used to do growing up, she would just keep my hair in a ponytail. I would wear like 2 or 3 ponytails because my hair was about this long, and I would have it flat iron and straight, which back then it was a popular thing to do. It's just the way I had it styled. I never really kept my hair twisted or in braids. So because I dressed different from everybody else, it was like, oh, okay, you're different, we're going to believe. But things are definitely different now. It's more so about embracing your hair, embracing being different, embracing whatever you like, especially the way you want to dress, including wearing different gender clothing too. So everything is more open and accepting now.
People are like, knowing to have inclusion and diversity. What do you think? So I think the world changed and how we people are changed. Then what do you think is the reason why people get bullied right now?
That is a good question. I want to say it's still of some of the similar things, but now it's more so about what side you choose and what's like what you want to represent, the change in the world. That's what you get bullied for.
Okay.
I have nieces and nephews who are currently in school, and the way I grew up is completely different from how they're growing up. For them, it's also more of a political thing too. So if you're not a political person or not an extremely artsy person, you get bullied for that now. And I think that's really different and bizarre, especially the political part. Like if you're not right on about what's going on in the world, what bills should be passed, what people should be doing to help better everything, and you do not have an actual strong opinion, you get bullied for it. That's what happened to my nephew. He kept to himself. He wanted to play sports. He also draws, but because he wasn't active on social media like that, he got bullied for it. He got teased for not having a social media account, but that wasn't his focus. His focus was sports and then doing art and music. I want to say that's what's going on now, but I haven't been in school in years.
Same for us.
Yeah.
For me personally, expressing yourself through culture, through art, sport, anything, I think it's a really important thing. In America, there's a lot of diversity, there's different race. I think that's why a lot of people America had a hard history. That's why I think it's important and it's really a good thing to express about their self. But in Japan, since it's an island country and we have basically the same race. There are several, but basically everyone's like the same. I think that's why being the same is something. But still, Japanese people are starting to realize that they're different from each other. But I think it's kind of hard to express. But you get teased and you get bullied.
Yeah.
You have any message, or you could tell the Japanese youth how to go through that kind of process?
The only thing I can say is no matter what, it's always easier just to be yourself, because honestly, if you keep yourself covered and hidden, it's going to hurt you mentally and in your heart, because you're just trying to blend in with everybody else. Just being yourself makes you feel more comfortable. It actually makes other people feel more comfortable too, in a way. I actually recently had to do that, considering I'm about to be 30 next year. It took me a while to get comfortable to do that. Just be more myself, because I used to try to blend in and be a chameleon and like, okay, I'm like everybody else, but then I realized it's draining, it hurts. So it's easier just to slowly just be yourself, including dressing, the clothes you like to wear, your hair. It's like, okay, people will stare, now I'm self-conscious, but at the same time I'm happy because I'm wearing what I want to wear, and I will start off just little by little.
So yeah, you don't have to change sudden. It's okay to like
Yes.
change little by little. But being yourself is the most serious thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time. It was it was a great time talking to you.
You too, thank you.
So I guess it's your first time here in Japan and
Yes.
traveling internationally. 2 weeks. I hope you have a wonderful time.
Thank you. I'm excited. I'll be spending most of my time in Tokyo and then going to Osaka next week. This is about to be fun.
It will. Well, thank you so much. Once again, I'm Hiro.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.